Welcome back to the Stumble Bums Podcast. I am your host, Twisted G. With me, as always, over here is the man, the myth, the legend, Smitty Smith Zilla.
Swag, 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 swag. We are the wonderful Stumble Twins. I am Zan. He is Janet. Wonder Stumble powers activate.
I'm
Yeah,
never,
do it.
no,
You-
no.
Yeah. Welcome back to Studio Bum Diggity.
Where's my gun? I'm not doing it. Call me chick. You got longer hair than me.
Well, I'm more handsome, so
Bullshit, honky.
you're more like got feminine features,
I got freaking chiseled features. What are you talking about? I was
like a
made
lady.
by God from marble.
Yeah, when he was imagining a woman.
No. Nah, he'd use something gay like eggshells or something for women. That doesn't even make any sense.
So that was your Thanksgiving.
Honestly, I really didn't do much. I only went to my grandpa's and then, well, they made about, let's see, four gay jokes within the first 5 minutes, and then one guy introduced me as Gabe. That made me want to fucking punch him in the face. So after that, I just kind of was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna go home and stream. Fuck that.
Yeah, I can see how that could ruin it.
So yeah, it's like I never see you people, and the first thing you want to do is just fucking basically make completely homophobic jokes about me. And then what makes me so mad is, like my grandpa looks at me and he's like, "Just so you know, like if you were that, we would still accept you." It's like, dude, motherfucker, I'm not. And like this is what makes everything so much worse. Like it's because they do that shit every time I see them, and so it's like you wonder why I only see you once or twice a year, or why I never reach out to you or talk to you. Like,
Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm sorry, that's your family, bro.
yeah, that's yeah, if you're my family watching this, fuck off with the gay jokes. It's just fucking stupidly annoying at this point. My entire life is not funny anymore. It's literally like the fucking thing of bullying. Like you don't sit there and keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and say you're joking. No, you're being a bully.
Yeah, at some point you're not joking no more.
Yeah, like and there's a million other things to talk about, and you want like I almost suspect you are like do have a problem with gay people or something. Like because why would that be the first thing you always bring up? Why do you always bring it up? Like, are you gay? Like, I'm wondering that even. Like, why is gayness on your mind all the time?
Yeah, it's like those people that say no homo when they're trying to like bro down with somebody.
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
feel like you
well,
have to.
saying that made me think now that. Why were you thinking that?
Yeah,
Why'd you say that?
yeah. Like, it's definitely yeah. Like you put the gay in that.
You just gayed up the place.
Yeah, you put it all over, man. Come on.
Yeah, stop backing up the place, would you?
You just fucking threw it all over. We can't say that word. No, we really can't. We're not. We cannot say that word.
It is old memes. Freaking I grew up back in the internet when Wild Wild West, like
Well, I mean, I
I
get that,
understand.
but
I
I mean, there's times where I really want to say the R word, and I gotta remember.
highly doubt we're ever going to get clipped out of context, and if so, we really need a blow up. So, go for it.
I don't mean the hard R word. I mean the one about people who just don't have all their brains.
Yeah,
I guess you
yeah.
could still put up
Actually,
for the hard
please,
R word too. I mean,
please
what?
clip us out of context. we really need some more viewership, people.
This guy, this guy can't just be happy with how we're already going.
Hey, we did have a weird spike, but our first podcast has got more views, so
Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to. It's been out for the longest.
it's doing pretty well too. I think it got hopped in with that spike that you showed me.
It might have. I can't remember, to be honest. Oh, did I ask last time the question of what cryptid you would want to be alive?
Yeah,
All right. See, because that was one I forgot to erase, and I
I did.
low-key
I
really
did.
forgot all about it.
I did a whole show and tell.
Yeah, that shows I was gone by the time we started that last podcast, dude. It was
Yeah, it
bad.
was kind of annoying. I had to keep putting you back on the rails.
Well, gotta have fun somehow.
Yeah, it was real fun.
See, look, he still seems
I
angry
kept,
about it. Like he's got like a sour, bitter taste in his mouth.
yeah, because I kept looking around for three children.
I don't get that.
Yeah. Okay.
See, look, he's still mad.
I was,
It's actually, it's actually kind
I
of
was
funny.
just highly annoyed. I'm like, come on. Like, we just talked about it and now you're, don't remember.
I mean,
But my Thanksgiving was pretty good. Thanks for asking.
you literally fucking basically wanted to be like pissy seeming. So like, yeah, I'm
I
not
was
gonna be
not
asking too many questions.
pissed.
Your face, your entire demeanor since we started, you're sitting over there like,
My dog is kind of acting weird and he's finally starting to act a bit normal.
like,
I kind of got a overwhelming doom with him all the time. So,
I feel like I'm about to die from a heart attack half the time.
well, that's at least if Diablo happens with that, you don't got to pay for it all. I got to still pay for this. um, but I had to drive down to Cincy, see my grandma, and I seen my aunt. She only lives 10 minutes away. We had breakfast over at my aunt's and watched the parade. I pretty much ripped on it the entire time.
You just can't enjoy
So
the simple things in life, can you? You just have to tear them down every time with you.
it's like a 4 hour thing. I ripped on it for four.
You can't just let something be. You're just like, no.
To be fair, they were doing some ripping too, you know. It wasn't ripping the entire time. Like
No,
when the
you
Muppets
were.
float came by, they brought up like when did Bert and Ernie come out? I'm like, I don't think they ever did. I think they're just deeply closeted. And then I had to show them the Norm Macdonald clip.
They've never seen the Norm Macdonald clip. That's like so famous.
Yeah. And then right after I watched it with them, I'm like, the funny part about that clip? Those were two dead men talking.
Yeah.
And then I tagged that with, can you believe they just filmed that? This is what the afterlife is like. See, I wasn't always ripping on the parade. I would even rip on the shit I would show.
I never really liked parades myself, to be real. Like, I just couldn't. I never saw the point, really. Like,
And they got in an argument over where Santa was supposed to be in parade. And my aunt was totally convinced that Santa used to ride on Turkey Tom at the start of the parade. And so when they were arguing about it, I like typed it into my phone, and it's like, no, Santa is always closed out the parade. And I'm like, well, hate to burst your bubble, dude.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, really. Turkey Tom, fucking Pistol Pete.
Well, it happens at like freaking 7:30 in the morning on Thanksgiving. So if you're not up, you're not up.
I also don't live in
um,
Cincinnati. The
it it happens in New York. It's the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade.
fuck is that? Now I'm just trying to piss him off.
You're not gonna piss me off. I just think it's funny that you don't know about it because it's
I mean, I know about it. I just have never watched the Macy's Day Parade. I thought you were literally talking about a parade in Cincinnati, so that's why I was kind of like, all right, Turkey Tom, whatever. I've
No,
seen like the one with
that's-
Snoopy, and then
no.
Barney getting
My
tortured.
family, especially on the family that still has contact me, is pretty much all women. So yeah, that's what that's what women do. And I was ripping on it the
God,
entire
if a woman
time.
with a penis. I mean, if that was my number one attraction on Thanksgiving,
I mean, they got the Rockettes, and the Rockettes are pretty hot. So that's like a flash. And then it's really lame after that. Cool balloons. Even ripped on the balloons though. I'm like, I said a really class joke with that one. I'm not gonna repeat that one. But then me and my grandma went back to her house to watch football and play board games. And I played this one chess like I've been dying to play for a while because I brought it down. And then she gave me the chess set that I learned chess on. And I got to do a little fixing, but it's fucking dope. That was it. Pretty much my thing was good.
hell yeah. See, mine literally just was one thing. That was it. Like, so it's good to hear yours was better at least. Or at least you actually like did some more things on it. So,
I just went to go see two old women.
I mean, that's literally I just went to go see two old people, which is my grandpa and grandma, and then well, we already discussed all of what happened with that.
Yeah. I mean, you just missed your chance to rip.
I
You know,
just no, because what it is
that's
like
that's all my story
I
was.
think about it and I just don't want to be the asshole. Like, I don't ever want to be the guy that just starts the fucking fight. I'd rather just walk the fuck away and just not even talk. And honestly too, like the way it is with my family, it wouldn't be I wouldn't come out as like
Keep roast that.
I wouldn't come out as like the fucking victor or whatever. No, like
You can't
they
keep
would
this roast battle vibes and funness though. You know, it's just a big roast. You know,
it's not really
there's
no. That's what you don't understand. My family isn't talking. They don't talk. I talk one way to my dad. My dad puts me through a fucking wall. There's no
yeah.
roast.
So they can't keep it in the roast comedy vibe of it all.
No, they can't. Once you get at all serious or you bring up anything fucking they don't like, they fucking you're automatically the asshole, even though they were being the asshole.
Yeah, that just sounds awful.
So yeah, that's why I don't like to interact with much of my family anymore. I don't think I'm really going to anymore. I'm at
Yeah.
that point in my
See, my
life.
family, we can keep it in roast territory, so we could say some really awful shit, but we all know it's in just roast humor, like we're just all dogging on everybody. It's just a big dog pile, like
And that's what sucks. Like everybody else, it seems like they can just have conversations and like actually be normal and shit. But then as soon as I say something, or like as soon as I'm even like in the conversation, it's immediately fucking something homophobic or whatever. And it really fucking just annoys the shit out of me, just because it's like I'm not gay, and just hearing somebody fucking constantly fucking say it just annoys the shit out of me.
yeah. But like to be fair, I guess a good conversation example would be like my mom's trying to tell a story, but we all consider our my mom and the family to kind of just be kind of whiny and self-deprecating and self-putting down for no reason. So a whiny little baby. So we make whiny little baby jokes over her story, interrupting, cutting in, interjecting. But she still, takes it in stride and just makes it through. And then somebody else in the family will try to tell a story, and we pretty much do the same roasting to their personality flaws.
I'd end up slapping the shit out of somebody. You interrupt me too many times. I'm trying to fucking say something. I'll just stop. I will not tell you. Like I will
It's
literally
going.
just turn around and walk away.
You're getting it from all angles,
Yeah,
like.
but no, that's my thing. Like if I'm trying to say something, I'm trying to get something out, and then I have to fucking keep on like being like, and then like literally, you didn't see it because you weren't fucking watching, but like
I know
it's
you were
literally
just mimicking.
yeah, like it's one of those things like that fucking kills me. I hate that. I hate thinking about that. Ugh.
Oh, you can talk over when they're trying to talk over, especially if you think they're going to just say something lame. Like it's very much like an ebb and flow thing. It's not like a turn take. It's a very much a live conversation. It would be impossible to dictate. I believe it's called when you try to transcribe speech to text.
Say sorry, the fucking microphone and camera thing just did like that weird robot and speed catch up thing. So it's always interesting to watch. Cause you end oh is it about to do it again? No, okay. Oh, it did. I don't know why. That's actually kind of fun to watch. But yeah, like I really don't have too many topics at all to bring up today. I kind of have just been living in a hole.
Oh, in your hole, what you been consuming in your hole? What's the main thing you've been watching or listening to? That was one of my topics.
Ooh,
So thanks for the lead in. Oh,
that's a.
now do it. Come on, that's a fist bump moment.
Mm,
Wonder Twin stump. Yeah.
I took it down before you could. No, no, it's not happening. Man, that's actually kind of hard. Like, I feel like I watch a lot of different things. Started rewatching Shameless again. That and what you call it, The Blacklist.
What do you like about those?
Well, I'll say Shameless. I always loved just because when I was a kid, it was just like an HBO show, obviously for one. So that means one, there's titties and stuff out and butts and stuff. So it's like, all right, yeah. But yeah, I'll be real. I'm gonna keep it 100, keep it a stack. But really, other than that, like it was just kind of like the whole story of that, like the drunk dad, fucking horrible drug addict mother that's like gone, and then the sisters basically raising them. They're all just South Side fucking white trash Chicagoans.
So you just like the atmosphere and vibe.
Yeah, I definitely like the vibe and like just the mentality of certain characters and just like the attitude of just fuck it basically. Then the Blacklist is just it's one of those shows I really fell in love with because just the first episode was so like what the fuckish to me. Like it was basically Raymond Reddington was on the run for like 20 years from the FBI and they couldn't find him, and he just turns himself in one day, walks right into the headquarters, and like he'll only talk to one person, and he ends up basically becoming a snitch. But he's like snitching on like people that the FBI doesn't even know exist. Like they're like the worst of the worst and the best of the worst, really. You know what I mean? And he calls it the
Yeah.
Blacklist, hence the show's name. It was a pretty fucking good show, and they do this one thing where like they make you ask a question like basically the entire show, and then they never answer it. It's still left to you to be like, so what? Like it's actually kind of it's one of those ones that I don't understand how they did it, but they did it, and it's such a good one. There is a fan theory though that I do believe in now, and I won't say it because if anybody ever wants to watch that show, you'll know, or if you have watched that show, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
You can catch it on our Patreon
Nope,
exclusive whenever we launch it. Yeah.
not happening. Don't go to Patreon. Do not look us up. We will not pop up.
I said when we launch it.
That will be a while. Oh my gosh.
Patreon still in is coming soon.
It'd be like Patreon, but for free. Because we can't charge anybody yet. Because we don't have enough.
Yeah, Patreon coming soon, when the time's right.
What about you? Like, what's been your favorite shit you've been watching or whatever?
um haven't been watching anything really. I've been listening to this one radio show segment that they super cut together and post on YouTube. So it's like 2 hours long of like the same segment, but they do it on different people because it's a call-in segment, you know?
Oh, is it like that one with like the dates or whatever?
Yes, it is the second date update with
Oh
Brooke
my
and Jubal in
god.
the morning.
Dude, I had one of those. Okay, do you want to go with your craziest one you've heard real quick? Because I have one.
Dude, I've been watching so many of them, and really the one I don't. It's not crazy. It's just funny because of how the dude was talking, and then the whole story behind it all. But it got taken down. I'm not too sure if that was the one I sent to you. That just I sent cold with story four.
I don't remember.
I think all the videos on YouTube are uploaded and stolen. That's because that's the only reason why that would be gone. So I'm thinking I need to find where a good timeline is of all of it. That's the only thing that's really bugging me with it. But I've been freaking loving those second date updates, dude. I cannot get enough.
Dude, my favorite one was it was like oh, I can't remember if it was the dude who called. Yeah, I think it was the dude. He calls
He
and
called for the chick.
yeah, he calls for the
Mhm.
chick and she she apparently like they had a really great dinner, but and like I think it was like they even finished the dinner and everything. But apparently during the dinner she shits her pants, and then she like goes out or goes to the bathroom or whatever, takes those pants off, and then puts them like she doesn't throw them away. She puts them somewhere so that she can take them home and clean them because they were her favorite pair of pants. But then she also went like across the street and bought another pair of pants or something like that, and then came back, finished the fucking date, took the pants home, and was just like not going back out with him. They ended up going out on a second date, if I remember correctly.
Because why was she calling her back calling him back after that? She put in a lot of effort to keep that under wraps and then keep the date going. Like she could have just left after shitting her pants if she wasn't having a good time. Like
I just think those insane fact is that she kept the pants. Like I've never heard of anybody
that is
keeping the
also
pants.
too insane. I don't think I would have went on the second date after hearing that information. I'm like, oh, I thought you were a clean bitch.
Yeah,
You
like
real dirty bitch.
that was
In
my
the
thought.
real
Like,
wrong dirty way.
like I'd be wondering, are you wearing those pants right now? Like,
Yeah.
like she said they were her favorite, which means I'm sure she was still fucking wearing them out. Oh my god.
Yeah, they don't make water hot enough to clean that.
Dude, I shit my pants streaming. I told you about this. I shit my pants streaming like a couple months ago because I trusted a fart as no man ever should when he's drunk. And literally, like, they were in like my brighter, like, not white pants, but like the brighter blue pants or whatever. And you could just see the fucking shit stain on the bottom of them. Like, like, I'm wondering, how did she get that out? Like, unless they were like black pants or something. I hope they were black, I guess.
Still, no. I- It's like it's like the one time I seen we're at this one party and it was obviously a white girl's house. I seen one dude like throw up into like a bowl, like a big popcorn bowl.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
yeah.
several months pass, right? And I'm back at this girl's house for like a casual hangover, and I see the bowl in the cabinet.
We've talked about this because I am about to discuss to you. It's a white person thing.
Why do y'all throw up in the popcorn bowl and keep it?
It's a white person thing, my man. We've talked about this, and that was the first thing you said, actually. Because I was like, yeah, we do that all the time. I called it the puke bowl, popcorn bowl. And you were like, what the fuck is wrong with white people?
What the fuck? What's wrong with y'all?
You just put some soap in that bitch and fucking wipe it around, and you're all good.
No, no, that is trash. Throw that away with everything.
Ah,
Throw that
you're
baby out
just
with the
being a fucking
bathwater.
pansy.
Like, no,
I used a fucking
nope.
pan if or a pot if I had to. Like, dude, I would take the fucking like what you call it, like the big one you cook like mac and cheese in or whatever you make soups in. I'd fucking take that thing if we didn't have a popcorn bowl. I use the mixing bowl. I use all kinds of different bowls. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I know y'all got those little trash cans.
What do you
I
mean?
got little trash cans.
I don't have a little trash can. We have one in the bathroom.
Y'all don't go grab the little trash can?
Dude, do you know how fucking far that thing is? I can just keep the bowl beside me all the time.
You can't keep a little trash can beside you all the
People
time?
are gonna need to use that trash can. We got women. Women bleed.
Can't-
That is so medieval. Women bleed.
I don't. Uh, I don't. First, I know I'm just asking why only the one little trash can. Y'all don't have a bedroom trash can?
Low key, I need to get one, and it won't be a little one.
And to be fair, your room's always going to be messy because you're going to have a giant pile of trash. That's why you get a little trash can. You get a little pile of trash and you take it out your
What?
room.
No. How my room always be messy? I can just throw all the trash in the big trash can, and then it takes me a longer ass time to actually take the trash out.
I
But
feel
it's
like
all
you're
in the trash
just.
can.
I got a little trash can in my bedroom.
You know what? Actually, no. Fuck you. My trash can right now is the floor, bitch, because I'm crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. I'm a fucking. I'm a gunslinging crazy
Yeah, one of
fuck.
the second updates, I had a rewind
I
because
do
the
it
chick
fast.
called herself a wild card, and I was laughing like a freaking jackal, and I just couldn't get her enough saying, "I'm a wild card." I'm like, that's the
Lady,
girl twist G.
lady, I will show you a wild card. You ever lit your hair on fire and shit off a bridge?
Her story was the guy was trying to reach out to her, and she ghosted because they met at an animal shelter. She was only working at the animal shelter because it was court
I
mandated.
just gotta fucking guess that, dude. I was actually gonna guess community service or fucking something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, nobody decides to work at the fucking dog pound. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Well, this dude was actually working at the dog pound. So he thought this girl just, started working at the dog pound. And right before her probation ended, he got to take her out on like a quick like brunch date. I believe it was. And they had like a good time and whatnot. And then, she ghosted after the probation ended. So they got her on the phone and she agreed to go out to her second date, but she was still on probation for another charge. So, like,
Jesus. And he still wanted to go out with her? I'd be fucking rethinking. I'd be like, I'd be adjusting my
oh,
fucking schedule. Like, oh,
I do have it in my
I got a funeral to go to. My little brother just died. Shit.
I
Like,
do have it in my notes, but it's more like, what would you do in this situation? It's one was just a crime spree date.
hang on
They
though.
went
Hang on.
around egging they went around egging places and businesses that they wronged them over the past year, and they were just like relieving anger.
I wouldn't do that, but I would do like a little petty thing, like who can steal the biggest item from a fucking store that we go into, something like that. You know what I mean? Like that might be
From
fun.
the dates I heard that involved stealing, girls do not like stealing. So egging was cool, but my question was
Stealing's
because
fun.
he got a second date and he ghosted the chick because the cops did get his plate, so he had fuzz on his back and he was not snitching. That's what he said. But my question was, how do you follow that date up? Because she was totally down for it. She's like,
Hang on,
I
she.
never see myself as a bad girl, but with you, I'm like, am I a bad girl? And this dude was just like at a spur of a moment. Like he just, right before he picked up the chick, he just bought a shit ton of eggs. He's like, let's just go egging. Fuck it.
This dumbass actually called and talked about this on the radio show. Is what you're saying?
Well, yeah, that's beside the point.
No, I
But
mean that's just insane. I
well, he
didn't
was
realize you were still
already
talking about that.
busted. He was already busted. The cops had his plates at the first place that they egged. So
Oh, okay, okay, that makes more
yeah,
sense.
but
Now I was like, why
if
would
he
you
was
admit to
trying to
that?
keep her on the down low like he was trying to, she's the one that fucked it up. So
Well, yeah, Probably like a
He
statute of
still liked
limitations
her.
on that though.
Yeah, he still liked her. So he finally got her on the phone, and she went to this length. You kind of got to tell her, even if it is going to
Yeah.
make shit more complicated. She did it. But how would you follow that date up? What would you do after an egging date?
Toilet
And
papering.
she was totally down.
Toilet papering. Ding dong ditching. Something like that. I mean,
But
obviously you gotta have some kind of like kid element to it.
you already got some legal trouble, and that's going to be some fines because that's all it is misdemeanors. That's going to be at least a $500 fine. So
Well,
every date is going to be a $500 fine.
could be spending $500 on a steak.
Well, you only get so many misdemeanors before they do lock you up.
And then you get to live out the Bonnie and Clyde story. Got me
So you just
thinking.
start throwing your whole life away.
What the fuck do you think I'm already doing?
My first guess was like skydiving.
Without a parachute, baby.
like I would just take her skydiving next. I'm like, that's still gonna be expensive, but I don't have fuzz on my back later. So like
I'd say if she wants something real crazy, I'd be like, let's do the rigorous amount of training and exercise and all the fucking like knowledge that we need, and let's climb Everest.
people do die on that, but I don't think that's thrilling. I think it's only thrilling if you get to the top. I think every other part of it is like, oh my fucking god, what'd I do?
I'm
Why am I
just,
here?
I wonder, I really do wonder. Actually, that's my question. That's my question for podcast. What would you do at the top of Mount Everest?
Take a leak.
Okay, I was thinking about that, but I feel like people have done that. I would take a shit.
It's going to be super hard either way because you're under like 17 layers of clothes.
Ooh, I didn't
I
think
don't
about
care if
that
I piss.
too. It's gonna be freezing up there, isn't it?
Yeah, you're also in a death zone because you're also not going to be breathing well.
Dude, I don't know if you want to take your tallywhacker out, man. That thing might just fucking shrivel up and fall off.
I don't imagine it's going to be very big in the first place in the area.
Mine already is. It might crawl back inside. Holy shit, I didn't think about that.
If I could take a piss, second, jack off, but I don't
Ooh,
think I
that's a
got
good
that
one.
much time.
I mean, you might. I can get one out in about 3 minutes if I'm dedicating enough.
If I could break plane into a vagina, better. I don't have to finish there, but if I could just insert real quick, like check
Oh
the
my
oil,
god. I did not just say that on
like
the fucking podcast. Sorry.
I didn't hear what you said.
It was the I can break one out in 3 minutes. You give me enough dedication.
Yeah, I did hear a little bit about that when I was trying to get to my check the oil punch. But yeah, that would be ideal if I could check the oil on a girl with my dick on top. Because that's definitely got to be my high club, right?
Oh, dude, that's like the highest club. I mean, literally.
I mean, planes are still flying over, so that's technically where my high club was born. But if you get to like just check the oil on top of Mount Everest, like
I
that's
actually
got
want
to
to look that
be
up,
that's got to be like some type of badge.
dude. How much higher than Mount Everest do planes fly? I actually want to know that.
I don't know. Look it up.
Do planes fly than Mount Everest? I can't fucking spell, dude. This is amazing. So they only fly about 6,000 to 11,000 feet higher than Mount Everest.
That's still pretty good chunk.
That's really though. Like when you think about like how far up they
I think
usually are
about
already.
feet in subway subs.
So they typically cruise at about 35,000 to 40,000 feet, right? Mount Everest sits at 29,032 feet tall.
Yeah, that's still like 20,000 subs.
That's still pretty. That's pretty good though. I mean,
That's a lot of subs, so I think about feet and subs because I can eat a foot.
I thought. Okay, I'm being real. Like my stupid ass brain thought you were talking about like submarines, like actual submarines. Like I was like, how do you know the exact length of a submarine, Smitty?
No,
like, That had me
Talking
so
about
fucking.
putting something.
Like, it was like, that is
Eat.
creepy. That your unit of measurement is a submarine. Like,
No Subway
what
sandwich.
fucking secret life did you live? Like,
We're talking about feet, foot long.
that's what I meant. Like,
How
I,
many
I
sandwiches?
should have caught on to that, but instead I was like, this guy's thinking of like 100 fucking foot submarine. Fucking, he's like, oh, that's only like 10 of those, dude. That ain't. I mean, that's
That's a lot of submarine. 10 submarines? That's a lot of submarine.
10,000 feet. I can jump that high.
Okay. Then why are we doing this podcast and why ain't your cool little wingman and you're in the NBA?
Because I'm too good for that. You know, I was always told that you should be humble when it comes down to things, and you should never aim to be number one. When you're number one, you usually are an asshole or something. I don't know where I'm going with this. Save me. So, I was gonna start rambling. I don't want to. It's not gonna make sense, and
Is
I'm gonna come out
skin
stupid.
inside the body or outside the body?
What?
Skin, inside or outside the body?
Both.
No, choose.
I need more fucking background on this. Am I?
I don't know.
Is
Just
this like? Are we talking about
is it
mice?
inside the body or is it outside your body?
It's both. I wouldn't
No,
know how else to say that. It is. If it's right here on the outside, but then there's a layer of it that goes on the inside. It's both.
different. No, not believing it.
I'm sorry, no. I'm standing. I will die on that hill. It's both.
It's stupid.
You're stupid. No, I'm serious. Like, how does that not make sense to you? Like, it's both, dude. Like,
That question was more designed for how drunk you were last podcast, I guess. Because drunk gay would have definitely chose a side.
drunk Gabe still just said both.
I don't think so.
No, because that's exactly what my
I
fucking
don't
first
think
thought
so.
was. I actually put a thought to it and was like, well, hang on. It's technically on the inside and the outside, so both. First thought.
When I used to listen to Dr. Drew's podcast, he was trying to make a medical definition from inside and outside the body because in the doctor field, they only count the inside of the body for your internal life parts. Anything else is outside of the body.
So, like, what do you mean by
That
that?
also means since you're like your throat to your asshole is like technically not totally like life threatening and fatal, that would technically be outside the body in their terms.
Are they stupid?
That's this how I interpreted that doctor talking about that.
I think that doctor's stupid and they should take his medical license.
Yeah,
Like,
it's Dr. Drew. He got famous for being the doctor for the rich and famous.
more like he got famous because he was fucking giving whatever pill they wanted. That's literally all those
pretty
fucking
much.
docs do at that fucking point.
Pretty much.
Like, oh hey, I saw you in that movie. How much they pay you for that one? Oh yeah, you want 1,800 Xanax? Here you fucking go. Oxycontin? Yeah, I got some. Like,
Yeah. Freaking that was something like somehow when I'm always hanging out with just me and my grandma, we kind of like talk about the same subjects and like the same bro, but we always like get a little bit further on them. So it's like, oh, let's resume this conversation, and now let's resume this conversation that we had like 5 years ago. Like,
yeah, I feel like we do that a
and one of
lot.
them was, and one of them was the heroin epidemic. So we got some good rips on that and like new perspective on it now, and like
I'll never
that was a
understand.
fun little catch up.
I will never understand the heroin epidemic, man. Like, you hear this drug is mostly killing people, and then you hear it's almost impossible to get off of it, and just about everybody that's on it basically almost hates their fucking life, and you're still just like, Yeah, I'll try it. Like,
Well, the heroin epidemic now is just the fentanyl epidemic.
yeah,
That
yeah.
that's all it is now. But
Well, fentanyl is a little bit different though.
the people would eventually get to heroin for most stories. Just like the mildest of cases would just be like, you fell off a really tall ladder, or you got into like a car accident that was, minor, but it still like fucked you up a little bit,
Yeah, and you got the
and
medication.
you would get on the actual prescription drugs that was still pretty much heroin, just in a different form. And then your insurance will run out. You can't afford those drugs. By then, your body got addicted to them, so your body's craving for them, and then that's how you got to heroin.
Yeah, I
That was
still.
most cases, but there's other cases too. But
So
it's
my
just like the
mother.
fentanyl freaking shit. Like, why is people doing it? Like,
Well,
some people are
fentanyl's
coming
different.
out of that. Some people are just dipping into it. It's all of it truly is kind of mental health
A lot
at
of
the
the
end.
fentanyl problem really isn't even people willingly doing it. The problem is that people were pressing fentanyl into different pills and saying they were different things. A lot of times, if somebody was doing heroin, they knew it was heroin. You know what I mean? Like that. That's kind of a big difference.
Yeah,
I feel like
fake
with that
heroin.
one. Well,
You
I think
can't
even
fake.
now, actually, they are faking heroin with fentanyl. So,
Well, you can chemically fake it, but if you want pure heroin, you cannot make a generic substitute that physically looks like heroin,
bullshit. You see the stuff I'm making in the basement, dude. Oh my god, it'll knock your socks off. I mean, what?
And once again, why are we still poor?
I gotta fucking sell it first, dude. Just get the house fucking raided by the SWAT the next day.
Hey, we need more titles. So I seen that you changed the title to the one a different title. I, I'm not too
Huh?
sure what that you did it, but I noticed it.
When did I change? Oh, my CPS one.
Yeah,
I did change that one a while
I'm
ago.
like that the one that you changed to sounds a lot better. It makes
I
you sound
liked it.
older.
Yeah, criminally investigated just also adds a little bit
Yeah,
like, the fuck did he do?
yeah, yeah. The CPS made you sound like a child.
Well, I was a child when it happened.
Yeah, but criminally investigated, that leaves more air of mystery. I'm like, good job, good job.
Well, I had to think about like, what do I didn't. He didn't get arrested. You know what I mean? I can't just be like the cops came over. So it really was. I was like criminally investigated. Hmm.
Yeah, check my notes here.
Oh, I got a topic actually. Have you heard about the Campbell's soup thing at all?
Yeah, something about
The it's like
they were
the
using grab grown lab chicken, whatever.
so yeah, like the fucking.
Bullshit.
Oh, sorry, I just coughed right into the mic. But oh wow, what the hell, coughing. It was like the VP of like a certain branch, or whatever, because you know how those companies are. They got hundreds of VPs because everybody has to be making VP money for some reason. And basically, he was like just fucking caught recording. I'm just repeating this for any of the viewers that have no idea what happened. Uh, he was basically caught recorded
Second.
on.
But please clip us out of context. We really need a blow up right now. Like
I
whatever
just
you
need to
says
get
fucked
fucking
up,
blown.
make it
What are you
even more
talking about?
fucked up. He would like it.
I just need to get blown. I
We
don't give a fuck about blown up. But
we need it right
viewers,
now.
get
We need
on it.
more
Come on.
viewership. People
Viewers, come
freaking
on. I
bring
need
it
blown.
us.
Come on. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. This is actually bad. No, but I meant to say so basically yeah, like one of the another employee like recorded the VP like basically saying like the meat they use for Campbell's chicken noodle soup is like fucking 3D printed, which is not scientifically possible yet. So that was definitely like an exaggeration of his own words. But he was saying like it's like poor people meat and that it's made with like the most like bio generated like whatever like essentially you're not eating meat is what he was trying to say. And Campbell's has been like all over the news trying to be like, we are making quality products and we will never ever sell a horrible thing like that. Just as about any company would do. I don't know who to believe.
I could tell from a child. I think they've been doing this for a long time. Like any piece of chicken I got out of
Yeah,
Campbell soup can, majority of the time it was weird. I'd maybe get
super
one good
airy.
piece, maybe two out of a noodles or stars because I do like the stars every once in a while.
See, that was the one like that meat. I always wondered like how they made it so airy. You know what I mean? Like it was like there wasn't much to that little cube of meat. You know what I mean? Like it just seemed like a bag of chips.
At
Half
the
the
cubes,
fucking.
it was more like those strands, you know.
I always had
You
mine's
got
like it was
cubes and
like cubed.
strands.
I'd get cubes, little cubes.
Yeah, but I guess I got shittier cans. Like I would get a few cubes and like these like strands of chicken,
Well, that's
and
probably
those
what it is. They
strands
were airy and they fell
weird.
apart. Because I remember like you'd have like that cube or whatever, and you'd like go to fucking eat it, and then it just basically disintegrate in your mouth.
Yeah, that too. Like it was so weird. And like yeah, even as a child, I thought that chicken was the weirdest chicken. But I was more after the broth anyway, so
Oh
like
man, that's
everything else
exactly
was
what I was about to
extra.
say. Do they make just the broth like in cans or whatever? Like, is that can just the
They're
broth?
more like it's not from Campbell's, it's from other things, but they're more like
Stock or whatever.
carton. They're more cartons.
Yeah, I know what you're
They
talking
look
about.
like
It's the
cartons.
chicken stock and like all that stuff or whatever.
Yeah, chicken and beef stock. I
Those aren't.
in the summertime
Sorry, go ahead.
in the summertime I pour chicken and beef stock into separate Tupperwares and I'll chop some fresh fruit and freeze all that and I'll give it to Seeker on really hot days.
Hmm. I was thinking because something about what you were just saying there sounds really fucking smart. Taking that. Wow, I just brain farted. What were we talking about, dude?
Chicken and beef stock.
Oh, I would take that. Actually, I'm thinking about that. That sounds really smart. I'm gonna take that and fucking put that in a Tupperware dish, like you said. And I'm gonna take a steak and marinate it in that, like the chicken one. I wonder how that would taste. Chicken marinated steak.
Figure it out. Fuck around, find
I
out.
mean, dude, that just sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Like, there's a
Throw
crazy
some
ass.
fruit in there
If I told you, okay, yeah, we've talked about how I make my steak because I know I've talked about that. That was like a whole thing. I went on a whole rant about it. Dillweed people, it's crazy. Little bit, one side.
too. It eats in most of everything I make.
I
But
was
I
saying,
season shit crazy. Like I'll put 8 seasonings in one freaking thing.
well, since I've been
You
getting,
see this?
yeah, well, since I get acid reflux like really badly now, I'm trying to like kind of cut out a lot of like salt and shit like that. And so that's been like the worst one is like half our seasonings are salt, they're salt based.
I use a seasoning salt, and you only need a pinch of that stuff, and it goes a real long way.
Well, I started using garlic salt more than most other things. I don't know why I really love garlic salt, especially when you put that shit in the chicken noodle soup. Actually, fun fact: just put yourself a good little dollop of garlic salt in your chicken noodle soup. Mwah.
I don't even think I got any chicken noodle soup left. If I do, it's jalapeno chicken noodle from El Paso.
Though, that does make me wonder with the chicken noodle thing. Like, no matter what brand I've ever gotten, the chicken has always been basically the same. And so it makes me wonder, what are the other brands made of?
This is my first time getting El Paso, and El Paso normally always did tortillas. This is the first time I'm trying like, their canned stuff, and I've had that can for a while. I bought that I think before I even got Seeker.
Say, I just had some mean ass chicken noodle soup. Like, not like chicken noodle soup. It was like, it wasn't even chicken noodle soup. It was just chicken and noodles, I should say. Oh, it was damn good. Sat in the crock pot long enough for the what you call it, like the really good like oh I don't know if it's like grease or like broth or whatever, but like it was like starting to like pool on the top in certain sections where you would see it. So like I like got a couple of scoops right, and I just started like draining that shit onto the fucking spoon, pouring that on top of it, stirred it in. Oh my god, it was so good. I might have to give me some more of that actually. Hang on.
And that's the only good part about Thanksgiving. Freaking, there's a lot of good food around. I gotta read my cookbook. I'm getting tired of cycling through my menu. I gotta expand it a little bit. Gotta find something else in there I want to try.
You like pickles?
Yeah,
I'll have to send you the recipe I have for pickle soup. It's actually insanely good.
that seems like something like gazpacho. Is it a cold soup?
No, no,
Yeah, I don't want pickles.
dude. Okay, honestly though, like it's not like heavy pickle tasting. It's like more like a hint of pickle, but then you have like
I also
your
don't have a pot and don't have money for a pot, so I
oh
can't make
that
soup.
sucks. Damn, that sucks. I love making soups. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I don't get a big pot. I get a little pot.
So easy. You just take some spaghetti noodles, crack them in half, throw them in that motherfucker, shred up some chicken.
Well, that already pisses me off. You never break spaghetti noodles in
I break them in half.
it. Ugh.
I'm
You know,
white.
the steam will get to the rest that's out of the pot, and then it'll all just slide in, and then you have these wonderful, beautiful long noodles at
I
the
honestly just
end.
don't
Like,
need really long noodles. I don't I don't need them. Most of the time with spaghetti, anyways, I would if I was eating spaghetti most of the time, I would end up like biting off the noodle and letting it drop to the fucking plate because I'm like not gonna sit here and slurp up noodles. There's nothing. I'm sorry.
to
That
each
is
his
actually one of
own.
my pet peeves when eating, is lip smacking and then just the sound of when like somebody gets done sucking a noodle, like or whatever. Like,
Love making a mess while eating.
and
So,
that makes me so mad too. Because
I
I've been flicked in the face by somebody doing that from the sauce coming off of their noodle. Like
love
the
eating
sauce
like a
gives me.
savage and kind of making a show for the other person across sitting from me because it's just happened unintentionally so many times. So when I have a chance to, I prefer to do so now. Like,
I just for me it
like
was always
I
a
just look like a rabid wolf going to town. Like,
okay. I can get that with certain foods. Like if you give me a fucking turkey leg, yeah, I'm gonna go full on barbarian. Like caveman has entered the fucking scene.
yeah, yeah, but I like to make a little bit of a show out of it. And normally, when a chick is sitting across from me, they really get into it.
Okay, yeah, I'm imagining you just like a chick just across and you're just eating like a fucking prisoner. Just
No, I you don't huddle over it. You're like you still sit proper, but you're just like smacking everything, you know. And you look up at them and like you try to have a conversation, but you're
Ooh,
still just fucking with shit.
elbows on
Like,
or off the table?
yeah, do like
Right
forearm.
there. Yep. Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
Always do forearm.
Yep. Right on the edge. Can't even see it.
Only you
So
can put elbow on the table after you place the order for dessert and you're waiting for it to come to the table.
you can put your elbows on the
Or
table when you're eating a burger. Sorry.
that's you have to be in a diner. If you order a burger at like
Yeah.
a fancier restaurant, because sometimes fancier restaurants do have burgers, I'm still saying forearm because you have to match
Yeah.
the
You're right.
restaurant
You're
still.
definitely right with that one.
You have
Definitely.
to
Sorry.
blend into the restaurant because girls want to have a nice time, but they don't want to stand out on their nice time.
I'm not
You
apologizing
know,
anymore. Fuck off. I'm gonna stab you in the
that's
fucking
what I've
neck.
learned from the second date updates. Like, you can take a girl out on a really nice date, and these nice dates can be however adventurous you want them to be, but they can't be too flashy while you're doing them.
I
Like,
just think
they don't want to have a spotlight on them in public.
I just think if you're eating a burger, it just naturally like kind of does come to you to like lean on your elbows while you're holding it, or even like a fucking like a club sandwich, I should say. Even you know what I mean? You just like a lot of times something like that, like especially like you're really built like stacked ones, you have to hold it like that to make sure your shit's not about to fall apart. Like
Like I said, I also love making a mess. So I
I
don't
hate a
mind
burger that falls
sitting up
apart.
straight if I'm with a date and just making a complete slob out of
I
myself.
say that I hate a burger falling apart. It makes me sad.
it does make me sad, but you got to take that stuff in stride because they're watching you. So you got to be like, it's a mess, and
And I'm internally crying when half my fucking like you take the bite and then like the tomato just shoots out the fucking back with half the pickle and onion. It's like,
I feel like you only get that at Wendy's, and I don't think you're going to be taking a date to Wendy's.
buddy, you don't know me.
I mean,
I've taken women to McDaniel's.
you're looking at the spot Goodwill guy. So
No, but no,
spot
like I've
Goodwill or
had.
vice versa. Goodwill the spot.
I should say
Like
that's the problem with the burger, because there was actually like it was a really nice restaurant down in Chimney Rock. It's gone now because of that fucking hurricane that went through there. But dude, and this is the problem with any burger I've noticed. You can't make the burger too fucking big for the mouth. It's gonna fall apart every time. It's gonna be a bitch to eat. Cause like when I had to do this to get a bite out of my fucking burger, I can feel my lips tearing and my jaw never opens up that wide. So right there, that even actually kind of hurt. And
that's why I hate those burger challenges when you see like 18 patties and then
yeah,
like a piece of cheese and a bun. Like, how is this a burger challenge? I get it; those are all burgers, so it is a burger challenge, but that is not a burger.
that's what really gets to me though. Is like even with that, like you'll have like a thick ass burger. That's the problem. They'll give you like a fucking patty like that damn thick, right? And then they like give you
So, like the alcove.
something like that, yeah. But this place is I'm talking about the place that was in Chimney Rock, North Carolina. Because this is literally how the burger was, and you know they were using really good and fresh vegetables and they were cutting them themselves because that's it too. The fucking slice of tomato was like this damn thick. Sorry. The onions
Yeah,
also are like that thick, and then the pickled chips are literally like fucking a half that size too. Like, you add all that up, the burger was damn near this fucking big.
ranch that shit. I'll
Dude,
hit it with a
I
hammer.
tried. I was like mashing the thing down as best I could. They even had like a toothpick in it, right? And I was taking that toothpick, stabbing it through, and I'd like pick it up with a toothpick into my fingers and like try to. Dude, that thing was still. I was having a fucking mouth open. But that's the problem is when it's that big, you start taking bites and half that shit just starts falling out the back because it's like it's
I
just too
think they want
much.
you to cut it in half at that
I'm
point.
gonna
That's
cut
what I would
them.
have done.
Like,
I probably would have just cut it in half if it's too unwieldy to, because I especially just like to hold a burger in one hand. If I'm going to get a burger, I assume I'm going to be doing a lot of talking. So that's a
what?
burger's talking food. It's
I've never once heard somebody refer to that like that. Like, if I'm gonna be holding a burger, I'm gonna be talking. Like,
I probably am. Like if most of the time when I'm holding burgers, I'm talking a lot.
I'm getting shit done. I'm doing business deals, okay?
Or just hanging out. People like to talk to me when we're in calm situations. I do not know why,
I
but
don't like talking
you
to you
know,
ever.
yeah, clearly.
Fucking sack of shit. Okay, I just reheard myself. What the hell was that?
I do find myself starting conversations though. Like the person be like looking at me, they're like look at me, and then like look away, and like look at me again. And I'm like,
Oh, it's
what,
the
dude?
fucking lip rings. I'm telling you that much.
Huh?
It's the lip rings.
But sometimes I let it go longer and they just like keep doing it. I'll let them go for like 16, 18 times, like, and like, you can say something,
I'll be real.
because
When I first met you, sorry, like the big thing about it, I think, like when I didn't know how to approach you. I'll be real, and I think that might be it too. They're trying to figure out how to approach you. You know?
I'm like a human being. You can just say hello
Allegedly.
or like, hey, how you going? You know, since I've been learning Spanish, they only got hola. So like I'm like, how do you say hey? Hola. How do you say hello? Hola. How do you say hi? Hola.
Yeah, you know why? Because
That kind of
English is stupid.
that kind of just made me mad a little bit.
Made me
Like
mad.
all those mean different things to me. Like they
No,
all
like
lead to the same thing, but they all kind of mean a little bit different to me.
that's the beauty of other languages. They're not as stupid as ours, where we have fucking 100 different ways of saying one thing. Like,
That's the beauty of our
I
language.
hate our language
You
that far.
can really
Like that
pick and
far.
choose how you want to present something.
Okay, I will say I do love like articulate language. Like when I was saying I loved the Blacklist. Raymond Reddington's like super like articulate with his language. Like he's just high class sounding, I should say. But he's not like
That's
like
why
oh ha ha
the
ha.
freaking George. Why am I blanking on his name? Don't matter. Continue.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think like he uses more like descriptive adjectives and like stuff like before he says anything. Like he'll be like the impeccably blah 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 room and all this stuff. Whereas we just be like, I mean, it's a nice room. like like the room was nice. He'd be like, oh, the room was absolutely impeccable with fucking marble like I don't know, something crazy like. I don't know. I'm really bad at it because I'm not articulate. I'm pretty fucking stupid. Like
I mean, I try to be. If a room has marble, I'm going to say it's got marble, but like, I'm not going to describe my apartment as immaculate and tell you about every little detail. Like, no, it's pretty standard studio apartment, you know? Like, I think he would come in here and bore you to death describing this one bedroom apartment, you know? I called it a studio. It's not a studio. I can afford a little bit better. I did check out new apartments though. They didn't let me have a tour, but they let me view pictures and they gave me a price, but they didn't have any of the ones that opened that I wanted to view. They told me to check back after the new year. But if I get those, it'll save me like $200, dude.
so it's hard for me to find a quote, but I don't know. It's just like,
So what I'm trying to say is scene change up coming soon.
dude,
I'm
actually,
getting a
like
new backdrop.
that's actually like my big goal. Like when I get my own place again, I want to get a 2 bedroom place. So then like this whole setup cannot be in front of my fucking bed. Because I'll be real, there's sometimes where I forget to turn like to like flip the cover of my camera on, and like I'll go to bed and I'll wank one out in the morning. Then I'll come over here and I'll sit down and start playing. I'll look up and be like, oh, so China could have been watching me just fucking go to town on myself. Lovely. I'm
Yeah,
just happy
you
I
should
I'm just
cover
happy I always
it.
remember to fucking stop being live. Like I always fucking turn off my live shit. There would be nothing more mortifying. There would be nothing more mortifying than that. Oh my god. I feel like you have to intentionally do that though, to be honest. Like cuz I've been
I can see
hammered
it.
drunk.
I can totally see a situation how accidentally it happens.
Dude, I've been hammered drunk, but I've always gone offline like streaming before I've done. Like I've said, I forget to flip the camera, but I'll go offline.
Until you get pressured into a situation and do a sleep stream
I don't
while
think I would ever
hammered
do that.
drunk.
That's weird. I'm sorry, but that's weird. People watching me
What if
while
you're
I
getting massive
sleep.
donos
Just
and they promise to keep the donos coming?
sorry, man, but I don't know if I'm gonna wank it when I wake up or not. I ain't risking it.
You would be massively drunk. So I would say you forget to
I wouldn't do it.
remember that
I
you
wouldn't do it.
promised to the sleep stream and then it
Actually,
happens.
no. I can tell you, I wouldn't do it because I go to bed watching TV and shit like that, and I couldn't have that on in the background without getting copyright infringements.
Like I said, money, massive
No,
donos
I mean like
coming
I
through.
actually need something in the
You're
background to go
just
to
going to
bed.
be falling asleep to the cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching,
No,
cha-ching.
nobody gets donations like that, dude. Oh my god. You think somebody's
If
getting?
they're trying to gaslight somebody, freaking people with freaking crypto, Just
I
got
am
money to
not.
burn and wanna fuck with
Yeah, no,
somebody.
I would never,
That shit
ever.
happens, bro.
You gotta be fucking stupid and weird to be doing sleeping streams,
There's a
dude.
lot of stupid, weird people with a lot of money, especially when it comes to the crypto aspect, which we do take. We take all forms of crypto.
I don't take crypto. I will not take crypto. And you're an idiot if you fucking take crypto, Smitty.
We
Jeez.
sell it immediately. We don't hold on to it. We get it and sell it.
We don't even really have a way to fucking even donate right now. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to have like a certain amount of following before they allow you to even ask for donations on this channel or on this fucking platform.
I'm not asking. I'm just saying, like,
I'm
you
not
know.
asking. What the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna come to your
That's what
house,
I mean.
motherfuckers. Like,
I'm not asking. You know, I'm just saying, if you want to send something, that'd be cool. You know, I'm not. You know, we mentioned it. You know, I should just let him know. You know, it's
Smitty's
friendly.
out here fucking cleaning his guns and everything. He's like, fucking not asking, motherfucker.
No, I'm just saying we mentioned it. We should mention that. You know, while we're mentioning it.
I feel like it's gonna get mentioned on the 7 o'clock news one day that you're gonna get arrested for something very nefarious.
It seemed like another thing that you tried to start and then had no lead or direction. You forgot what
See,
you're talking about,
no,
essentially.
no, no. The thing is I was trying to be like Raymond Reddington and be more articulate with my words, and I just couldn't think of good words.
You can't take words. Leave me alone.
Hey, fuck you, okay? Just fuck you. I hate this fucking Mexican.
Yeah, I'm not beating those allegations no more. So,
Yeah, you're not. Everybody believes it.
well,
By everybody, I mean
if you
all the voices in
my
my head.
situation, you be learning Spanish too. You be gay enough to learn Spanish where I'm at right now. Not to bring up Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. But seriously, too many Spanish booty. And the one girl's been wearing a lot of yellow, and I love girls in yellow.
I don't
And I'm
know.
like, God, it's hard to choose them.
I
It's
feel like I just need to learn
it
how to talk
sounds
hood.
bad. It sounds real bad when I talk about them like this. So I'm gonna stop.
I'll be honest, like black chicks like me. I've learned that from Tinder and stuff. That's like about like literally 70%
Been getting more
of
matches.
who likes me. What?
Me and more
Oh
matches
no,
on there.
I dropped like all the apps, but like I just remember from when we were doing that, like that
Gotta
was
keep
like
trying, man.
70% of what I was getting was black women. And like I'm thinking I might just have to dip myself into that pool. I mean, screw it.
I was getting a lot of matches on Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah, it's a holiday.
Bitch, be with your family. Why you trying to look why you swiping dick? Why you
Well,
swiping dick on Thanksgiving by your family? That's all I was thinking.
well, you see, there's this weird thing that happens that's called people aren't accepted by their family and they're pieces of shit, so nobody wants them around, and so they find themselves lonely on Thanksgiving. And so they look for the comfort of, well, in your case, I won't say a man, but shrivelly, long-haired dwarf. I got him with that one.
Okay. Okay. I guess if you're talking about scrawny gingers.
Hey, it's strawberry, motherfucker.
Yeah, keep lying to yourself. And
That's how
that's
the
a beer
cop
you're
wrote it
drinking.
down. Okay.
And that's a beer you're drinking.
No, that's Twisted Tea. Sponsor me.
Yeah.
Twisted G with your Twisted Tea. Come on.
That
We can get
see
something
now you're
going.
getting the plug-in I've been doing. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Me, not him.
yeah. You finally plugged something. You finally getting it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I ain't doing it. You're gonna try to do that Wonder Twins fucking stupid
I
shit
promise
again.
I will. I promise I will. I promise. My dear
Ah!
son.
Mm-mm. I hate this guy. I'm gonna shoot him next time I see him. FBI, if this man ever turns up dead, I fucking did it. Okay? I'm
You
letting you
know I'm
know.
a fucking liar. Like, how many times did I try to read that Twilight Imperium planet card to you until I finally got it?
I just love threatening Smitty's life. It's too fun. I'm not the most creative
In the
guy,
game
but when it
Twilight
comes down to
Imperium,
thinking
I
of
blew
ways
up one of his
to,
planets, and I was trying to read the lore off of it to him, and he was just not hearing it because he was so pissed off I blew up that space
he
system.
killed so many people. That
And
was the
there's
one
actually
part
two
I heard.
planets in the system,
Yeah,
so
I
there was
know.
two cards
You
I
were
was trying
trying
to
to
read to
read.
him.
Yeah, I know. And the part that you got out from both of them was the amount of people that died, and that was on me. And you're a son of a bitch for bringing it back up. Like I'm once again, I'm just gonna bring up another descriptive way of how I would love to eviscerate this guy live on Twitch in front of everybody. Um, I would mutilate his corpse in front of school children if that was the way that I can get away with it.
So you call me a son of a bitch for bringing up a board game. That's how good Twilight Imperium is, people.
Fuck you. I'm still thinking of all 24 billion of those souls.
It was so cool, wasn't it?
Dude, that's more than our own planet. Like,
You're like next round, this fleet right here, I'm gonna attack you with it. I'm like, no need, I'm coming in for battle. And
dude,
you start grabbing
no,
your
you used
dice. I'm
something
like, no
stupid.
need for that.
No, he used something stupid that literally limited. Okay, so I had this huge, massive fleet. He was not going to beat him. And then he fucking plays this card or this, like, rule thing or whatever that makes it to where you can only have, like, 5 ships in your fleet.
Thinking about a different game. I'm talking about we just played that 2-player game at the variant at Logan's place.
That wasn't that time. That was we were still at your old place.
No, you're referring to a different time as I'm referring to this time. You started referring to a different place, so I'm assuming you haven't picked up where I was talking about.
No,
You're
I
you're thinking about me, you, and Cameron, as I'm thinking about when me and you just played that 2-player variant I found on Board Game Geek, where there was like a pseudo third trade system thing with those little Death Stars on them.
dude, I swear to you, we were at your old place. We weren't at Logan's place, and I was sitting. I remember like facing where the
Yeah,
TVs
you're
would have
talking
been.
about the time when I used a politic card on you. I'm talking about the time when I blew up a system.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying is the system that was that time. I remember because I was sitting at that seat, and you kept trying to read it from the one that was right beside the kitchen doorway, and I was like on the one on the
I
wall
could
of the
have done
kitchen.
that then too,
I was saying,
but I
dude, that's
don't
the one that I
remember
remember.
those.
No, but you did bring it back up. I remember actually. You brought it back up at Logan's and tried to fucking get me again, but I still slipped your fucking knowledge because I'm too great.
No, because we played another game and
No,
then I tried to do doing the same joke. It seems like that's
false
what's happening.
lies. This guy is spreading false information, and look at that. We're just gonna have to execute him publicly.
For bringing up propagandist. That's how you say that word.
Huh?
I like propaganda.
Propaganda?
Propaganda. Yeah, and then if you do
Like
it,
it,
are you an ist
dude. That
or
just
an
sounds okay.
or
I'm just saying, propaganda literally just sounds like a fucking like British or Australian person trying to just say, "Let me get it better. Let me take a propaganda." Like, am I wrong? Like, let me take a propaganda. Like, like every time I hear somebody say propaganda, I'm like propaganda. Let me take a
This is one of
propaganda
the
then.
times I fucking hate you. Like I don't want you giving me no more shit for pronouncing any more words wrong. This is what you think about words.
I'm sorry. It's just every time I always just think, let me take a propaganda.
Fuck you. What?
Because it sounds like proper gander.
No. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. You're the reason why I'm having such a massive hangover, if you will, on this word is because it's hitting my pun brain side of my brain so much. I'm like, that's a good pun. That's a proper pun. Pun, 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 pun. Puns are
Dude,
fun.
it's been one that's just
And
been stuck
and
in my
the
head.
other logical side of my brain is I'm like, Gabe
Oh.
fucking hates puns. Why does he like this?
I don't know. It's like one, dude. I don't know. I'm actually fucking crying talking about it. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh.
you got me in a tizzy over here. I'm like, I love puns. I love puns.
Oh.
Wait, I don't love puns around Gabe. Gabe hates puns. That's why I don't love puns around Gabe's. And then, pun brain over here is still
Oh.
going, pun, 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 pun. He's having a party. It's,
I don't know why. That's the one, man. Like, write that down. Write that down. Like,
no, apparently that's what you always think when you hear
oh.
propaganda. So,
It's just hilarious, though.
propaganda.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
dad joke is shit.
It's just a good one, though. Am I wrong? Like, it's just it hits you out of nowhere.
I'm very much in a tizzy right now. I'm kind of mad. But also, I'm having real nice fun. So you have me in a proper tizzy. You can take a propaganda at my massive tizzy.
Take a propaganda.
Fucking ass.
Son of a bitch. Oh, every time I wipe it, you start making me laugh about it again.
Yeah, that's what I'm about saying to you too. You son of a bitch, and you're an asshole. You're a son of a bitch because I didn't think about that pun, and you're an asshole because you don't like puns and you're making puns. I'm in a proper tizzy. Fuck you.
Oh man. Damn, sometimes I'm a genius on accident.
I actually tell people, I'm like, Gabe's the funniest when he's not trying to be funny. As soon as he puts any effort into it, that's how you feel the way you feel.
No, that really is my worst thing. Like if I focus on like trying to be funny or like focus on anything, I end up being shit at it. But dude, you give me a fucking few beers and I nonchalantly give it a shot, dude, like you're gonna be amazed with my progress.
Yeah, like as soon as you're not thinking and like you just kind of go with the flow, like genuinely go with the flow, like actually just focus on your breathing, you're a lot better off.
Dude, no, that's actually hilarious that you would say like when you focus on your breathing. Cause I'm like one of those guys that like I'll be so in my head sometimes. I'll be like walking and be like, dude, is the way I'm walking looking normal? Like, am I walking the way I
How about you
usually
just
walk?
focus on your still breathing?
I breathe heavy, actually. I breathe really heavily, and I'm very self conscious about that. And I really don't like that you brought that up. I'm going to fucking talk about that really fast now because I don't really like talking about it. So
I got in Justin's head one time for telling him that his breath stinks just because I tried to be funny.
oh, that's a good one.
He walked into the room. He's like, "Hey, Schmitty, how you doing?" I'm like, "Stop. Your breath stinks."
Do you have Netflix?
No,
Oh, okay. There's a show called Tires that's out with Shane Gillis. Have you seen anything about that?
I think I've seen one clip. I'm like, I go back and forth on St. Gillis.
I
To
think
be
it's a good
honest,
show and everything like
he's
that.
been doing a lot better recently, but
Well, season 2 has its
he,
moment.
I just, yeah, I know what you're. I mean, the joke I just made right there is not an original joke. Someone else made it freaking long time ago. Like I took "Steal Your Breath" from the first black people I was hanging around with because that's something they always said to each other when they would get in arguments.
Well, no, what I was gonna say though was like, I feel like this is your kind of level of genius when it comes down to this though. I don't know why this all hit my head, but like it was so like Shane gets like really pissed off in the second season because his dad comes and like buys the company or whatever, and he goes by Shane in the show too. I'm pretty sure. So like he puts a cricket in the office as a way to like annoy the shit out of the fucking person. And like he's like oh what does he say? He's like oh my god, I'm gonna have
Shane
to look up.
puts crickets in the office when people make him mad.
Yeah, he's like Shane puts crickets in the office
Watch
whenever.
warfare.
Did you see that one then? That clip?
No, you just told me about it and I remember it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna see if I can find the clip because it's absolutely hilarious. Oh wow, yeah, I've looked up
Yeah.
that clip.
The most I ever did with, if you're going to say psychological warfare, which it wasn't really, it was very much, it was my one time I was in this house and one person in the house made me very mad. So everybody in the house got it. And it was their fault for holding a house party and not kicking everybody out and letting people crash. Their fault. Also, letting somebody that they pissed off crash as well. Their fault. So I upper deckered the main toilet because tradition. And then I tied a couple of their upstairs bedroom doors together with their shoelaces that they left downstairs. So they had a hell of a time getting out in the morning because one person couldn't get out without shutting the other person in.
Damn. Okay, that's actually genius. Like,
And then you only had so much room to work with to try to untie it.
trying to see.
And luckily, my ride puked and fell asleep before anybody else. So I knew he was going to be the first one up. If not, I was going to make him the first one up because I was not going to get caught. And like, after I got done, pretty much, I stood over Danny and I slapped him in the face a couple of thousand times, just back and forth, like a Pokemon doing double slap. I'm like, Danny, we fucking gotta go. Get up. Let's leave now.
Oh, dude, I'm just I can't find that clip. That kills me. But no, it is like if anybody's not watched that show, I highly recommend Tires. It is just God. What does he say? He can be. Oh, it's like deceptively. Oh my God. It was just a great description of you, basically. To be honest, like
I like Shane Gillis because when that one Saudi Saudi Arabia comedy show was happening, they offered Shane Gillis a spot and obviously a lot of freaking money because they got a lot of money and that's
yeah,
what all it was for those comedian was a lot of money paycheck. And Shane said, "Yeah, aren't those the 9/11 guys?"
basically, yeah. And
And
people
he's
like
like,
Dave Chappelle and
and,
fucking all kinds of others.
and
Still went
she's like,
Bill
"I
Burr's.
don't think I'm gonna go do comedy for the 9/11 guys."
I think my favorite bit with Shane Gillis is the bit where he was talking about fucking George Washington crossing
This wasn't a bit.
Valley
This
Forge.
was just him being real on his
Well,
podcast.
no, but like for me, like that was like my favorite like thing that he's done. Just 'cause, like that bit will always stay with me. Like just they weren't suspecting. You know, like, they were like, you know, only a retarded person would cross this river. Oh crap! I said that word. I can't say that. But
I reckon an hour in, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so
So
we're pretty
technically we
much about
should
to
be
end it,
saying.
so we're fine.
But he's like, okay, fine then. He's like, only a retarded person would cross this river. And he's like, little did they know our president was on the other side of that river. And they're like, he even joked too. He's like, you know, like, George Washington was like 6'7" back then, which is insanely tall, and he was like redhead, and he's like the whole joke too. You know the joke. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and mansplain the joke.
Goes on to eventually talk about his cherry teeth. He was just a big, massive retard with wood teeth running around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's
like
one of
the
Justin's
lead and shit
favorite
was driving
jokes.
him insane.
Yeah, it's one of Justin's favorite jokes too by him.
It's a good one. It was definitely well crafted. I'm a history nut, so like actually thinking about that was actually kind of like, huh? Hang on a minute. Yeah, no, our president was probably batshit insane. Like
Yeah, he had the idea to go say, "Hey, fuck you! I'm gonna start my own country."
he didn't have the
Kind of
idea.
an insane
That was
idea,
a whole group of people.
but he was gonna lead it. Kind
Well,
of an
they
insane
ran
role.
him. There was a president before him actually. He was technically our unofficial first president. I can't remember his name because he's lost to history.
But still, he wanted to step into that dude's shows. Kind of an insane role. You kind of got to be crazy.
I mean, not really. If you think about it, it was basically at that time. You gotta think he essentially
But that's the thing. You
you would have
won't
been a
be thinking
king
about
without
it
being a king.
at that time if you were him. If you were anybody else but him, you'd be like, dude, I'm just trying to get a couple. I'm still building my house over here, dude. Like, you want to start a world war? Like,
That's actually one of the insane things about George Washington was the fact that he actually had sex with his slaves and kept his own slave children as slaves, just like Thomas Jefferson.
kind of batshit insane.
That's another one though. That thing
Yeah,
that Shane
it's
Gillis did about
secretly
walking
my
around that.
baby, but it's brown, so no. Go to the field.
To just think, like that's such an insane time period. I mean, it's even like when you draw
Yes,
the line of like the Holocaust and shit. Like just any like idea that a certain skin color or a certain eye color or whatever makes you superior to others is just fucking.
sometimes this ideology.
Well, yeah.
Jews are white,
Well, that's what I was saying though. Like it was with that one. That's why I meant
but
like
completely different from Christians.
well, and that's why I even said like eye color. I meant to say because like Aryan, the whole Aryan thing was like you're blonde haired, blue eyed, white, and you're 6 foot tall at least.
Yeah, Germans
Which
killing Jews, white on white.
I
Like,
was the perfect Aryan until this strawberry color shit came in. Now I'm fucking screwed. I was perfect, but
propaganda. That's a propaganda.
take a propaganda.
This propaganda. He's always been a redhead, people. Don't let him lie to you.
Propaganda.
Oh, we calling propaganda on each other, huh? We calling
Propaganda.
propaganda on each other. You propaganda in
I'll
me.
fucking light you
You
on fire,
propaganda,
Smitty.
propaganda in you right now. I'm gonna
Smitty,
propaganda.
I'll fucking light you on
I'm giving
fire and show your guts to an
propaganda in
orphan.
you. You can't see me as good as I'm seeing you right now.
I will fuck you up, Smitty.
Get a good old propaganda.
I will
Look at
fucking
that
Chinese
propaganda I'm getting.
waterboard you. I don't give a shit.
You ain't got
I
the
will
pose for
drown
a
your first
propaganda.
fucking born in my own piss.
You ain't got a good view for a propaganda.
I'll fucking take a view of your dead body, you slick son of a bitch.
I am pretty slick, yeah.
I'm yelling way too loud. We should probably just end the podcast.
Well, thank you for joining us on this podcast. We're once again in Studio Bum Diggy. This is episode 5095 and 69. I've been your host, Smitty Smickzilla, and that's your other host, Paget Waving. Like we've been talking about at the first part of the episode, he's in the parade riding on turkey chair.
Hello.
The G twisted.
Keep it twisted.
Twisted.
All right, that'd be it.
Later. Like and subscribe.
That.